The fifth floor was a lie. For 147 days, the world mourned Yu Menglong, the ethereal ninth prince of C-drama, accepting the official narrative of an accidental fall due to intoxication from his Chaoyang apartment on September 11th, 2025. But today, February 5th, 2026, that lie shatters. A chilling, never-before-seen footage, leaked from an anonymous source within the digital underground, has emerged. This isn't just a new piece of evidence. It's a complete rewrite of history. The official police report, meticulously leaked and analyzed by the global Justice for Allen movement, painted a simple picture. Yu Menglong, alone, fell from his fifth-floor balcony after a night of heavy drinking. His studio was already deregistered months prior. His mother issued a statement urging calm, and the case was closed. But even then, the digital whispers began. Fans noticed discrepancies. The smart lock on his apartment showed remote access pings hours after his alleged fall. His mother's Broken Jade bracelet post-screamed silent protest. Today, those whispers have found their voice. Imagine a grainy, greenish-gray night vision video. The timestamp flickers, 2:14 a.m., September 11th, 2025. The location, an abandoned industrial warehouse, 15 miles outside Beijing. And in the center of the frame, tied to a metal chair, is a figure unmistakably resembling Yu Menglong. This is not the fifth floor. This is a scene of horror that exposes a level of calculated cruelty the public was never meant to see. The footage, still partially obscured and under forensic analysis, allegedly shows Yu Menglong in distress. His white robes, so iconic on screen, are stained and disheveled. The chilling detail that has sent shockwaves through the internet, flickers of blue light and distinct electrical sparks emanating from the floor near his feet. Forensic analysts brought in by the Justice for Allen movement are now corroborating what the footage horrifyingly suggests. Electrified abuse. Asterisk thermal signatures. Leaked thermal data from the warehouse floor shows intense heat spikes in specific areas, inconsistent with ambient temperatures. Asterisk voltage logs. While official logs have been scrubbed, independent data recovery experts claim to have found residual voltage anomalies in the area. Asterisk the watcher. In the deeper shadows of the footage, a hooded silhouette can be vaguely discerned, observing the scene. Is this one of the infamous 17 insiders who were reportedly in the Chaoyang complex at night? The digital manhunt for these individuals has just intensified to unprecedented levels. This isn't just about a star's death. It's about a torture chamber that was deliberately covered up. The fifth-floor apartment was merely the stage of the final act, designed to mislead and silence. The new warehouse footage creates a monumental 90-minute gap in the official timeline. If Yu Menglong was in Warehouse 44 at 2:14 a.m., how did he end up in his apartment, allegedly falling hours later? This discrepancy fuels the timeline of deception theory. Asterisk official timeline. Yu Menglong returned home, drank, and fell. Asterisk new timeline. Yu Menglong was abducted from his apartment, explaining the smart lock pings, taken to Warehouse 44 for interrogation/abuse, and then transported back to his apartment for a staged fall to silence the investigation he was conducting into industry corruption. This isn't just speculation. The deregistered studio mystery, which saw his official company dissolve 2 months before his death, now makes terrifying sense. He wasn't closing down. He was preparing to go off the grid or expose something massive. Was this electrified abuse an attempt to extract information from him? The emergence of the warehouse tape on February 5th, 2026, accelerates a predicted March 2026 breakthrough. Psychic Edward Wunming's predictions of internal fractures among the 17 insiders now feel chillingly real. With this irrefutable footage, pressure will mount on those who know the true Fan Shiqi silence. Actor Fan Shiqi, whose career was annihilated by the 15-ticket curse, is now under intense scrutiny. His silence, once seen as complicity, is now being reinterpreted as terror. Asterisk the Red Diary and Dead Man Switch. The legend of Yu Menglong's Red Diary, containing details of financial crimes, takes on new urgency. Was the Warehouse 44 torture an attempt to find his diary or disable his rumored dead man switch? We are calling for a new, independent investigation, demanding Beijing authorities reopen the case as a criminal homicide. release of all surveillance footage from the Chaoyang complex, the roads to Warehouse 44 and internal cameras, protection for whistleblowers, ensuring the anonymous source of this footage is safe, international pressure, urging global human rights organizations to intervene. Yu Menglong was more than just a star. He was a symbol of light in an industry often shrouded in darkness. And if the warehouse tape is real, his final hours were spent in unimaginable torment, not a tragic accident. The ninth prince did not fall. He was tortured, and now the world knows.